Hey my cuties, and welcome back to another video. Today's video I wanted to address I wanted to show you guys how I removed my polygel nails for a new set. Because I've been wearing this current set since October because I prefer to do fill-ins. It's easier for me because I'm not the best at full sets personally with polygel. I'm still working on it. I don't like the way I build my structure and how long it takes me. So I just hate doing full sets, especially when it comes to this polygel. So that's why I've been wearing the same set. And honestly, don't let anybody tell you you need to get a new set every month or something like that. Honestly, as long as the base of the set is good, where your nail tips are glued down really good and things like that, your nails aren't lifting from it, that set is good to go and good to wear for a while. But in this clip, I am removing all of my stones first, or at least trying to, child, because I was struggling. As you can see, a lot of stones weren't flying because I couldn't get them off. But after I remove my stones, I have been cutting down, or I'm working on cutting down the tips. As you can see right here, I'm bending the tip because it's kind of soft right there. So I was trying to see if I cut it deep enough, will I just be able to pop it off. But in this video, I also wanted to address some of my mistakes. So if you notice, I'm not able to cut all of my nails off. That's because I've noticed over the time that because I like my nails long, I feel more secure when they're a little bit on the thicker side. However, that is not required for your nails to be strong and sturdy. You just need a good apex. And me still being in the learning stages, I did not know what would be considered a good apex. Because honestly, sometimes watching a video doesn't give you just a gist. I need somebody to actually tell me sometimes. So I'm still figuring that out. So sometimes my nails can be a little too thick in the middle. So that's why I couldn't cut all of them across. But on here, I am using a Pana coarse 5-in-1 drill bit. And I apologize for going in and out of the frame. I was trying my best to stay in. But that mostly only happened in the beginning. Throughout the rest of it, I'm in frame. This drill is very old. I also did a review on it on this channel. It's a Miss Sweets nail drill that I've had for about 3 years now, and I'm actually going to do an updated review on it. But this drill does not tell me the RPMs. I just kind of put it closer to the middle or as fast as I can stand it to try to remove it as quick as possible. And I mostly lay the drill flat on the nail until I get towards the tip. I use the very bottom part, the wide part of the drill, because that's what's most coarse. And I use that to remove the thicker part of my nail, which is technically the tip, because my nails I cut my nails in the middle of what it would have been when they were long, and that's where the apex usually is. So that part of the nail at the bottom is way thicker than the top and the middle of it. So that's why I spent most time towards the bottom trying to thin that out as much as possible because I had more polygel there. But that's all I have to say for right now. And this set, I did record a video on it, but for some reason the file is not transferring right, so I might not be able to upload it. But I do have a short on it on my channel if you want to go through my shorts and watch it. Okay, one more thing before I let y'all watch me remove the rest of this. I just wanted to come on here and say that if you see the bottom of my nails, please don't judge me. One of my fingers, I ate something like with some red sauce, like spaghetti or something like that, and it stained the underneath part of my nail. But I was also giving myself a brand new full set because I had it on since October, so my natural nails underneath have grown out quite a bit. And the way that my nails are, there's a few people that this happens to where your nail bed grows out when your nails grow out. So my actual nail bed grows out to help support the weight and the structure of the long nails. Because my nails technically, I don't have a naturally long nail bed, as well as my nails probably aren't the thickest compared to some people's natural nails. So my nails kind of do that to support itself, because I am prone to getting oncolysis because of how long I wear my nails, and also because of the reason I just explained about my nail beds. And oncolysis, if you do not know, is basically when your natural nail separates from the nail bed. Like, it literally starts to lift up some because it can't handle the weight. But however, the only nail that ever happens to is my pinky. So my pinky usually is always like half of the length it should be. Like, my pinky looks like somebody bit the nail down, even though that's not what happened. But that's why it may look crazy at some point in this video. But actually, on this part, I zoomed in here because I wanted to address this mistake. Please apply polygel in thin layers, because sometimes when I'm doing a filling, I apply globs because it gives me the perfect thickness that I want. And unfortunately, the light can't get all the way through. So when I was filing, if you've seen the shininess, that was polygel that didn't cure all the way as well. And I think that contributed to a lot of the lifting that I got on this set, because as pretty as the set was, I'm still working on perfecting and sealing my cuticle area, because that's something I still struggle with, because I don't do nails every day like a nail tech. I have 3 children. I have twins and a toddler. I can't do it as much as I would like to. So I don't practice as often as I should. I honestly do my nails every 2 weeks. But I continuously keep going through to brush off the dust so that I can see, because I've made a lot of mistakes in the past with my natural nails. I've just practicing on myself. So any beginners out there, when you're practicing on yourself, please be careful, because I have actually been removing like acrylic nails and things like that with a carbide drip and a drill bit, and have actually scraped my real nail with it, and or have filed down my nail and didn't realize I was doing it because I couldn't feel it, but I would feel it when I rub my finger on top of the nail. Then I could feel all the dips in my natural nail. So please be careful. Only file as low as you can see with a carbide bit, and then the rest, please use a regular mandrel bit, which is the one that your regular sanding band. And this is just the pile of dust that I have accumulated after filing all of that polygel down as low as it can go. And don't judge my natural nails too harshly. I did remove off as much as I could. But like I said, my natural nails aren't in the best state because of all the practicing I've been doing. But now I'm just going to soak them off for about 5 minutes. I have 2 bowls. I have a small steel bowl inside of a big one, because I put hot water in the bottom and acetone in the top. When you do that and then cover it, it helps to lift like acrylic nails and polygel quicker. However, I recommend you do let your nails soak longer than 5 minutes. I don't know why I did 5 minutes. Maybe because usually when I do 15, it soaks for too long and it takes me longer than 30 minutes to do a soak off. So I thought this would help. It did not. Also, it looks like I'm hurting my nails here, but I'm really not. I'm just scraping off what I could scrape off. It looks like I'm digging in my nail, like doing it really hard, but it's not as hard as it looks. And there are some more mistakes that I'm going to come on here and point out, but some of them I just kind of wanted to do like a freeze frame and things like that, so you guys can really see what I'm speaking about. Okay, y'all, so I wanted to come back. On this freeze frame, if you look at my pinky, there's white fog at the tip. That's the nail that lifted up off my nail bed. And on my ring finger, if you notice, there's a really red tint in the middle because it was very sensitive. It was painful because of the weight. Like I said, be careful with your natural nails, because that means that part of the nail was at the top before, and when it was towards my cuticle area, clearly I was filing it wrong, trying to figure out how to seal my cuticles, and probably filed it down too low and thinned the nail out. So by the time it made it to the middle where I would attach a nail tip, that was too much weight on that part of the nail. And I didn't hit the nail or anything, just I woke up one day and it was just hurting, like very sensitive. So please be careful with that. And this is what the nails are looking like once I got everything off. I just buffed them a little bit and put some cuticle oil on them. I didn't cut them down yet or anything like that, because after this I did go on and do a brand new full set. Because with me, it's best for me to continue doing my nails like right then and there. But thanks so much for watching, my cuties. I appreciate it, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Mwah.